Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and tonight we're just talking about this whole again. It's that time of year again with combiners. You got a lot of people that are loving the new Devastator. You got a lot of people that's loving and pre-ordering Superion. I don't blame you. They look amazing. They absolutely do. A lot of people have asked me, why are you not getting it? Why do you not want it? And I'm showing you now. These have been a series of shorts or whatever, but like my Devastator has automorph. You know what I mean? Like, and money's not the thing, but I'm not going to pay another $200 for another Devastator when I have the one that I want. You know what I mean? Like I wanted an 18-inch non-Combiner Wars stylized Devastator, and I'm supremely happy with the one that I have. My Bone Crusher has wings. I mean, like, come on, man. You can't. That's awesome. But anyway, that's not the point of the story. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that, again, apparently from looking at a bunch of people's reviews of people that have an early version of Superion, or not an early version, but have gotten a chance to preview the toys. But apparently they're going back to like not going back to, but it's like the same thing with Menasor, where it's like Scramble City. You can put Menasor's vehicles on Superion and vice versa. Superion's airplanes can be attached to Menasor. Devastator was not a part of Scramble City, as far as my knowledge. Scramble City was Superion, Menasor, and Bruticus. And of course, they also could connect to Metroplex and to Triptychon back in the 80s. But again, like I said, I was watching the video, and apparently, like, if you're waiting for a certain one, now I'm not sure again about the arms, but as far as the legs, it is the same connection. About 2 years ago, when I did my video on Menasor, I gotten Drag Strip first, and then I got Motormaster. And then as the rest of them slowly trickled in, I would take my Combiner Wars ones and like just finagle a way to put the cars on. And I mean, it worked. He was a little short. He looked a little stubby when you just slide the legs in to Motormaster's connection ports. But they are, again, the kind of like the same connections. Luckily enough, this time around, we won't have a problem finding them, as they are available. Depending on where you live, but my Walmart has had Slingshot and Air Raid for I don't know how long. The pre-orders are up for Silverbolt, but that's I think like November. But in reality, the way that they're pushing all these things out, it'll probably come out probably a couple weeks earlier, if not a month or so early. I am super excited that Solus will be here tomorrow, delivering before 10 p.m. I wanted Prima because I wanted to have the first born of Transformers. I thought that was a cool thing. I never really read into the lore of the 13 Primes. I kind of got into it, during the Titans Returns and, when the toys came out and they were headmasters. But having actual figures of them now, he's so excited. Having actual figures of them now, I'm kind of like, you know what? This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Now, I'm not going to say that I want all of them. Onyx is definitely a must. Gotta have that Centaur. Nexus Prime, definitely a must. Alchemist, maybe, just because I like the beard. But Solus and Prima were my main two. I thought about Megatronus, but I'm like, as I'm looking at my Megatrons while recording this, like I've got so many Megatrons that turn into tanks, and it would just be one more Megatron that turned into one more tank. I thought about just getting Tarn and just beefing him up a little bit, or like doing a little custom to Tarn to make him my Megatronus. I don't know yet, because I did always want Tarn, and I saw it and I passed on it, just because he's such a different character, and I love the face. But for stop motion reasons, I don't know. I'm gonna work that out tomorrow. That's a whole nother day. But either or, again, a lot of people love this new Devastator. A lot of people are like, I don't know. $200 is a lot for that backpack. It is accurate. It isn't accurate. Some people say it's up too high. It's down too low. And you notice the people that have reviewed it they will not really turn it around, or you don't get that clear of a shot of it. You know what I mean? But either way, like I was saying in my other video, who really faces displays their toys facing away from them? You know what I mean? And not to say that my Devastator doesn't have his flaws. As you saw, I just had to take a pair of scissors to open up this door to get the hand out for Hook. But, I mean, that's something minor. But, again, I love these guys. They're way better than the Warbotron Bruticus that I got. And, like, that's another thing. Like, when I'm seeing these toys coming out, I start thinking about how much I love the ones I already have. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime.